Hey guys, and welcome to the Saturday stream. We are back with some Kerbal Space Program, and I have some bad news. It turns out that Lunar multiplayer just takes up too much of my internet, so I'm not going to be able to play on the public server today. Do not let that stop you guys out there playing on it, though. Today, I am going to go and start myself a brand new... Well, I say a brand new. What I'm going to do, I am going to start a brand new sandbox career. We're going to call this the wonderful... we can watch me bad spelling now. The wonderful world of streams, and we're going to pick a nice flag. I don't have the Red Kraken installed on this. I do actually have it in another folder somewhere. What is this? Wow, I've deleted this, downloaded this from somewhere. We are going to take my favourite one. It was either this or the rings or the orbits. We're going to go with orbits. I like orbits. That's very good. Hey, Wise, how are you doing? Afraid I will not be joining in the multiplayer fun and frolics today, though... I'm not really supposed to be talking about this, but I've got an internet upgrade on the way. Finally, I've managed to locate somewhere where we can do some stuff like that. So, yeah, at some point, I will be going full hog with the multiplayer. But right now, unfortunately, we're just going to have to do the things that I planned to do last time, but in single player, because that's just the way it's going to have to go. We'll turn off... what do we want to do here? What do we want? A timekeeper. Wow, I didn't even know that this was a thing. Count orbits, count souls, 0 base counters. Start from 0 instead of 1, of course. Debug mode, yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, Bruce here. How you doing? Kerbal Space Chuggins. Yep. Well, no, it shouldn't chug that much, thankfully. I don't want my Kerbals to starve to death. 1 meal per day, 1 snack per meal, 3 meals per day seems pretty good. 40% recycler efficiency. I'm all down with that. Enable Kerbal experience. With this settings off, all astronauts start with maximum experience. Can I turn that on in a sandbox? Is that a thing? I didn't even know we could. Okay, parts, G-forces, Kerbal G-forces. I love these things. I think they're great. I think they're amazing. Yeah, we've got some butts going into the chat. I really understand, guys. I really do believe this is something that I want to do as well, but it's just not, unfortunately, a thing. Prevents manually transferring resources across parts that cannot cross-feed with each other. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just turn everything up. All parts upgraded, applied in sandbox. If a part has a tech upgrades, they will be applied in sandbox. Let's do that. Ignore probe capabilities. No. Signal for control. Plasma blackout. I love these things. Okay, there we go. Let's go with that. Anything in the basic that we need to change? I don't think so. Auto hire. No. Indestructible facilities. No. Let's turn that crew respawn time all the way up, because man, if we kill people, that is our own fault, right? Matthew. Hey, yeah, you're right. It has been a time. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good time out there. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great... Well, I'm not having an amazing time because unfortunately my lack of internet is kind of restricting what I want to be able to do here. I want to start a massive, like, LMP based what's the word I'm looking for here? Career mode, so that I can invite selected people out there, starting with the Patreons and working through the regular and engaged viewers, and get some sort of like massive. Why can I not think of the word career? Why is the word career just failing me recently? But yeah, that's what I want to do. Now, I'm going to come into this folder here, into this VAB here, but what I'm actually going to do is start digging through some folders in the background. Let me show you guys what I'm doing here. First, I need to make sure that I've got the right folder, because it could very well be the fact that I'm in the wrong place here. It was Lunar multiplayer that we had stuff. Okay, let me bring you over. Hi, how you doing there? Hi, we're in a thing. Probably can we zoom in here? Oh, we can. Let's get right in there like that. Okay, ships. I believe the VAB is what we're after. A Munbase Alpha. I want to copy this from the LMP save, then go back to the wonderful world of streams and pop it into there. It wasn't a space plane hangar. It was indeed a VAB. Okay, post that in. Brilliant, cool. And if you want to move ships around in your saves, it is as simple as that. It's really all you need to do. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, got it. Thanks. Should be able to open this. Look at that. It's right there. Amazing. Wonderful. Load it up. Let's see what we get. This is what we were going to send to the moon last time before, unfortunately. I'm currently testing DMP with KSP running twice to test BD Armory. Yeah, it won't work, mate. It will work as long as everybody is stationary, but you've got to move things around and then try and shoot, and that's where BD Armory across the MP falls apart. Because when you're not moving, you're not sending updates to the server, and that's why it works that way. But the moment you're moving, the server says This one has priority, i.e. the one that's flying has priority, and it didn't get blown up on that client, so we're not going to make it blow up on the other client. That is an unfortunate. Export craft to Steam. Is there a way of importing? Because I'd really like to get some sort of system on the go where I go somewhere, I'd be like, oh look, I need such and such. So for instance, in this one, I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to be like, oh look, now I need a rover, because I'm fairly sure I'm going to need a rover. I'm going to test it anyway with other things. Okay, yeah, cool. No, do it, man. Do it. Go for it. EVA. Jebediah's gonna die. I'm not down for him taking over all my guys at any one time. Let's just kill him. Go, do it. It didn't work. It didn't. All right, well, we'll leave him here. We'll go back over to the ship. We'll recover this, and we'll get some proper pilots in there. Yes, indeed. Not just some glory-hogging person who just pushes everybody else out of the way. It's like, no, I'm in charge. My name's on the front of the ship. And yeah, I'm gonna even leave him there to get burnt when we take off. I think all he's gonna do is get pushed out of the way, but it's what I'm gonna do. All right, crew, nice. We are gonna take a crew of 3 Valentina's in the cupola. All right, that's cool. You know what? I'm gonna take the big 3. I'm gonna do it. Wait, let's go back. We're just gonna take the big 3. We're gonna put the scientist in the science. We don't have a science. Okay, we're going to put science in the hitchhiker's canister. Bill in the garden module. Now, I've never used these garden modules before, so I'm not sure like how many Kerbals we need to run it or anything like that. That's kind of why I'm doing this now, is because I want to install a bunch of mods into this sandbox world, and then at some point get my patrons together, get people that are involved in KSP together, and go and do a career mode. I think it'll be great. Like, I'll be in charge of the career mode. I'll be giving out extra contracts, if you will, to other people. Look, we got Bob and Valentina, but Bill, you can only see through the transfer crew from here. That's a bit of a shame, a little bit of an oversight by the mod maker there, but whatever, we will do with it. All right, 3, 2, 1, fire. Beautiful, beautiful. We are going to take this to the moon. For anybody that was wondering, we are going to the moon. There is a particular crater with a bunch of canyons in it that I am overly fond of. I do like to keep going back there. I'm sure you guys know well I'm talking about. There is a spot on the moon that we keep going to all the time. This is orientated back to front. Beautiful, beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so if we try something like this, that should work. So what is in control here that's making us steer back to front? It'll be the cupola here. I did indeed actually turn it around when we did that, and I've just realised Valentina, of course, low-level pilots. I didn't. That is amazing, actually, that we can get pilot experience in sandbox. That's pretty cool. That's actually very cool. Something that I might implement at some other point in a sandbox public server, so that people can like claim their own Kerbals and then like level them up and stuff. I think that would be quite a nice idea. Something that people would get into, get a little bit of ownership of these guys, you know. All right, 3, 2, 1, stage. Please go well. It went well. All right, cool. There are a variety of ways that could have not gone well, so I'm feeling good about this. We are cruising up through about 20 kilometers, moving at close to twice the speed of sound. We're getting there, and I'm sure by the time I finish this sentence, we will be crushing our way through there. So yeah, like I say, we are going to the moon. Turns out that I have launched a little bit early, a little bit late, sorry. If we had got out a little bit sooner. What is the, no, don't do that. That's not what I wanted. What is the universal time? Okay, we couldn't have actually left any earlier. It is the soonest we could have left in this world. That's a bit of a shame, but there we go. All right, exiting the atmosphere in 44 seconds. I really enjoy these new timer things that they've put in 1.6.1. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It gives us all sorts of information that we need. Trying to push my way over. I've got a feeling, yeah, look at that. My Apple Apps is probably pushing up far too high right now. So let's kick our way over to here. I'm doing the maneuvers while I've got the engine thrust, and then we're just going to wait for a little bit. We're just going to wait until. Your testing was a success with 2 people driving. What was your actual test? Because we had things blow up. Don't get me wrong. We had things blow up. But we couldn't in an actual, like, conflict. That was the problem that we had. But both things blow up for some reason. that doesn't sound like success when you're like, success, but here's the thing that went wrong. I don't know, might be. That's science, right? When things go wrong and you can figure out why, bam, science. And that's a crazy thing, right? Has anybody ever noticed like how much I'm going to use the word faith here, but how much implicit trust we put in not science but the systems that science creates. The one that I am thinking about, I fired a stationary thing at a moving thing. Okay, were you in control of the moving thing? But yeah, the one thing that strikes me as really weird at the moment, that struck me recently. So when you break yourself somehow, it happens quite often. You'll fall over, you'll suddenly have your leg pointing in the wrong direction, and you'll go, that's not right, I should call a hospital. And then the guy from the hospital turns up, and you're like, I trust that you're going to fix me. Now, you've not given, or I have not given that guy an actual test. He's not turned up and I've gone, can you tell me which bone are broken here, or anything like that. I just implicitly trust that this guy knows what he's doing. Or girl. Let's not get all misogynistic about it. I just implicitly trust that these people know what they're talking about. Oh, hey, another three. How you doing? I hope you're having a good time. We're just coasting our way up to about 100-kilometer Apple apps at the moment. While I talk about the faith, the implicit trust that you put into medical professionals and other scientists. Like, I mean, could you imagine if a paramedic turned up and the first thing you were like, hey, can I see your documentation, please? I'd really like to see your masters in whatever it is that you had to do to get into paramedics. Can I see a doctorship in something or other before I even let you take my trousers off? I mean, personally, whenever someone's trying to take my trousers off, I always like to make sure they got a doctorate. Okay, we are just crossing Apple apps right now, burning with all the might that this craft can give us here, and I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, we are underpowered. It could be, though that said, we've got a lot of fuel here to burn through, so I've got a feeling we're going to get our way into a nice circular orbit. So that means the Earth is flat. No, that means that... No, that doesn't mean the Earth is flat. It means the Earth is hollow and filled with plasma. Don't. I got into a conversation about so I don't know if you guys follow... was Miss your first? No, nowhere near. So I follow this guy, What the Math. You guys might know him, Anton, you know. And I was getting into a lively conversational debate in there. As I'm sure you guys are aware. Oh, Slice of Pizza Pie, how you doing, man? And... I can't remember what the original comment was, but some guy was making a legitimate comment about how something works. And this other guy was like, oh no, Earth is hollow and filled with plasma. And I'm like, really? I mean, how do you even make that match up with the seismological data that you yourself can go and perform? Put a microphone on the floor, walk 100 meters away and hit the floor with a hammer, right? You have learnt some seismology. You can look at the microphone, you see the spike that comes through. You can do all sorts of analysis on that and get all sorts of information. How do you even think that the Earth could be hollow? Yeah, and then he tried to, like... You know, like these people do when they're like, here's 4 comments in a row telling you to go and Google stuff. And I'm like, dude, I have done this science myself. I don't need to Google. Stop trying to, like, barrage me with rubbish so that I, like, give up out of exhaustion. Because I'm not going to, because you're the idiot here. I suppose me arguing with him is kind of me being an idiot as well, but like you get what I'm saying. And that was my experience of this week. That's the thing that's really made me go, what are you talking about today? So I thought I'd share that with you guys. There you go. Anybody else had any similar experiences this week? Did you talk to the candy drop-off guy? No, Google it. Go away, pizza pie. Did you talk to the candy drop-off guy? I don't know what you're talking about, candy drop-off guy. Sorry. If there's a thing that I've missed, let me know. I need to know these things. I need to know these things. All right, we are coming around a 2-hour maneuver now. You know, I feel like I've properly ranted. In fact, I did just properly rant, but I've got that like little aggressive adrenaline spike that's come from that. I'm like, I'll get over that very, very shortly. Whew, feel like I overdosed on energy drinks today. What candy drop-off guy? That's really got me confused. Obviously, I'm missing a meme. Not entirely surprised. I don't hang around on the internet quite as well as I used to. The guy you were meant to talk to... Oh, Pete! You know what, I didn't. You know what, I didn't. Wait, let me give... You can listen to me text right now. Let's do it right now. Where is he? Hey, buddy. Can I ask you a question? No. It's one of his pet hates is when people are like, can I ask you a question? It's like, yeah. If you're travelling and need a spear of light, any object approaching you will be two-dimensional. Oh, well, I mean, like that. It would appear to be two-dimensional. Doesn't mean it actually is. Yeah, that you've got it right. Another 3. Is that my? Oh no! We need to get back into map view. Why can't I go? And then we need to stage. And we need to go. Okay, I don't think we've got the thrust. Are we gonna have to overdo this? Oh no! That sigh in the middle of texting. Really? It's probably like trying to figure out how to spell. You guys may or may not know. I'm not massively dyslexic, but I am dyslexic. So I'm there like trying to remember how to do stuff because my brain doesn't give back spellings in the right way, so I need to like figure it out every time. Which now that I'm over 30 just becomes like background. I just do it now, but when I was trying to figure it all out, oh man, that was heavy. Doesn't appear on Google Earth. How are we doing on this burn? Oh man, this is taking forever to send me stuff. This burn. Okay, alright, let's do it. Don't text and fly, it's a crash word. It's true. Dysbrainia, that's cool. Just use voice to text. I used to all the time. My old phone had this beautiful voice to text thing, and I would go, but this one, which is a newer phone than my old one, just is missing all those basic things. I'm going to say that my testing did not do well because the DMP server reset its mod control file. Oh, don't text. Yeah. Alright, cool. But that mod control warning is a little bit of a shame, actually. Like, always having troubles with mod control on online. That's the only way it works. Okay, we are getting close here. A little bit closer. Let's just send that and see what we got. No, let's keep this on center. Okay, we're kind of moving in. Should we get closer? I think we should get closer. What keyboard am I using? I'm using on the phone. It's a QWERTY. You can use Google keyboard. It has it built in. Okay, I'll do that. The only thing here is more politics. Driving age is going up. Oshawa car plant is closing. Its employees making a ruckus in the whole transition of an early official legalization of marijuana. I'm all about the taxation of recreational drugs, by the way. I really think that if we're going to allow some of these other substances to be legal, then why not? I mean, people go out. Like, the energy drink I have in my hand, the vodka I have in my fridge, there's just, like, a variety of things. And I get that these things are, like, a next step up or whatever, but, if I set down an entire case of energy drinks in one go, I think I'd be bouncing around quite well, right? Okay, let's warp to the SOI. Driving age is going up, though. I find that interesting. What is the driving range at, and what is it going to, Pizza Pie? And Google Keyboard, I'll have to check that out at some point. Google Keyboard. Is that even on my phone? Keyboard options are here. No. Let's try the one that looks like a gear rather than... Keyboard settings, skins, height, one-handed keyboard. Why would I want a one-handed keyboard? I can think of a few things you do one-handed, but no. Ban sugar, ban everything. Well, I mean, like, that's it, right? You got one option or the other, but somehow the humanity is kind of settled in the middle. I spent an hour yesterday manually adding mod parts because I don't know about the whole auto whitelist thing, and then used it this morning and got deleted by DMP because I probably didn't do it right. Oh, what? CCAT. You know what, Zed? I really need to sit down and do that at some point. It's just finding the time to do it. Like, well, as Nier is messing me up so much, I might do it in the next time that I'm supposed to be doing that. A phrase I've heard, bouncing like lowrider hydraulics. I like it. Bouncing. Yeah, that's nice. I'm bouncing around like low-grade hydraulics. I prefer like bouncing around like a mental patient in his room, you know, nicely padded. You know, I don't think I've ever tried to land on the moon without retrograde assist. So this is going to be very interesting. I kind of hope it's going to be fine. What I'm going to do, I'm going to talk you through the orbit we're going for here. I'm going to start burning at the periaps, but I'm going to bring it just inside. Just inside, and then we're going to drift around over here, and then we're going to bring this side as low as we can, and then we're going to do our descent burn on this side. In theory, it'll save us fuel, but more importantly, it puts us on the light side of the moon, and that's what I'm after. I did my first time landing. Nice, man. Nice. What, like first time ever landing? That's awesome. That is awesome. So yeah, DMP. You're talking about DMP and BDA. They used to play nice in 1.3, something like that. Jebediah Kerman is hungry for one snack. He's at home. He's all right. Let's not worry about him. Why are we still? I was going to say why are we still time warping one, but it put us down. I didn't know about the retrograde. I've kind of known about this since it was first introduced, really, which was literally as I started playing the whole SAS. When it first got introduced, like it used to be, you pressed SAS and that was it. You were locked in. You couldn't like do these little maneuvers that you can do now, and things like that. It was really cool, but also not. 19 to probably 20 to drive without a licensed driver. It used to be 18. Coincidentally, some teens have crashed in during 3. Well, yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, that's not. Yeah, that's just a reactionary measure that's not going to actually do anyone any good ever. I can see why you'd be slightly annoyed about it. You know, what needs to happen is you need to educate these people, not hope that idiots stop being idiots by the time they're a little bit older, because that's not how idiots work, right? I'm a little too quick to call people idiots. I should stop that. These are people that are ignorant more than idiots, you know. They're people that just don't know. The whole thing was, so now I'm a fighterholic ready to bounce like a lowrider's hydraulic. Aha, okay. That is a good phrase, actually. A good set of lyrics. Alright, here we go. Let's click on round. Self-driving car, always the solution. I agree. People will be like, oh, but if it's driving next to a white van, it will plow into it, which is like the only ever known case of fatalities by self-driving. But what am I doing spinning around? But that's just like, you know. But the one time this happens, whereas people are killing each other all the time with cars, you know, and because these things are like, you know, occasionally not as safe. No, they have one mode of error, shall we say. People like to call that up and go, like, wow, a person wouldn't have done that. But no, a person would have done 20 billion other problems beforehand. Yeah, billions of problems. This is not the crater I wanted. Alright, we're going to go around until we find the place we want. Is it this one? It's this one. Okay, we can probably go around again, right? Let's see if that's close enough. I don't know if you're talking about there has never been a case of a self-driving car killing someone. I disagree there. Hey Carl, how are you doing? Self-driving car fatality. Well, not a driver assist, which obviously means he was supposed to be in charge, but you know, this is not what people say. Is it this one? Oh, wow. Oh, wow, look. There's this many. Since 2013, when they first put blah, blah, blah. Here's a level 3 fatality, and here's level 2s. I don't know what level 3 and level 2 means. A level 3 autonomous driving system would occasionally expect a driver to take control. A level 2 is considered automated driving, but not autonomous driving. A level 2 driving system expects a driver to be fully aware. Okay, so this is the one that we would class as self-driving car kills someone. Pedestrian fatality. So it drove into someone who ran out. Okay, and these are the ones that should have been paying attention. Okay. Yeah, and all these AIs that claim to be clever are actually just like narrow function expressions. Tired and doing schoolwork. Okay, cool, nice man, nice. Since when did you play KSP? What? Who? Since when did who drive KSP? Everyone plays KSP. All the cars that... yeah. Oh, I mean, that level 3 sounds like it's claiming to be an actual self-driving car. Oh, it's going to put us exactly where I want to be. Stop. I'm asking for less warp. Stop the warp. This is not going to turn around in time now. And I can't turn. Why can't... Oh no. Have we had a power issue? We've not had a power issue. How is this not turning then? Looks like we're going to put down at the top of the crater. Unless we bring down our orbit quick enough to go round. That might be the one that we do here. It's a shame because I kind of wanted to do it in one, but we're going to have to do it in two. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. What's my fuel level? We got like double the fuel left that we need, right? No self-driving cars are level 4 and above. I mean, this is the first time I've heard of this rating system, if I'm to be honest with you. How fast does this moon spin? Should add extra planetary launch pads. Yeah, I have thought about that a couple of times. Also, the Kerbal colonization mod. Super into that as well. But they're not on 1.6, so yeah. When did I start playing? Since when did you play? Okay, so just a quick point out. The way that you asked it the first time is kind of like an incredulous person being told that someone does something that they don't believe. It's like, since when did you play KSP? You know, but I've been playing KSP since early 1.1 something, not 0.1 something. Like I say, the SAS had just been introduced. I mean, my favourite type of self-driving car has to be the Johnny Cab out of Demolition Man. I think it's out of Demolition Man. Is it out of Demolition Man? It might be out of Total Recall now that I stop and think about it. They work on 1.6 because I was doing so yesterday with a friend on DMP. Okay, alright, I'll try that. So the problem is, because I like to use CCAN, it just makes life a lot easier when you get to know it. That I don't like to do the compatibility settings that often because it confuses everybody, it turns out. So if the mod has not been maintained and tells everything that it likes 1.6, I generally don't see it, which is a bit of a shame. But okay, I'm gonna aim for this crater here, something like that. That'll probably work. I mean, unless we want to land over here somewhere. Quick, early or late landing? Early, late. Early, late. Early, late. Let's have it, guys. Where should we go? Early, late. Early, late. 0.20. Yeah, I was definitely in before 0.20. I'll have to go find out. It was 0.14 or something like that. Late. Okay, we'll take the late. We'll go for this landing over here somewhere. Add maneuver, and we should be able to just like put down like that. That's a pretty serious burn there. We'll go with that one. What have we got here? 300. I've got thousands left. In some more grimmer news, and we'll probably cascade into more school policy. First, there are some 13 reasons. What type of incident? If you want, I may give the article and do. I'm sorry, Pete Sapphire. That that sentence didn't make much sense to me. I just turned all the compatibility settings on because KIS and KAS, by a long margin, the best mods that have ever been made for Kerbal. And I will literally fight you about it. You're a poor person. So yeah, I used to run the KSP Facebook group, the second one. And yeah, we had a lot of people who were like, I ain't buying that game. And a lot of them we used to argue with, but then at the same time, a lot of them were in places like Israel, where they couldn't get stuff. And I'm like, alright, fair enough. Got a bit of an embargo on the go, have you? Can't really argue about that. Do we want to aim for that? No, not that way. Yeah, no, not that way either. Come on, go back. Okay, that's looking good. Let's do this one. I don't think we're gonna do it. I don't think we're gonna do it. I want to keep my downwards velocity though. All right, so maybe that crater over there. This is going to be very like bumpy here and there, right? 56%. That's nice. I am still admin. I should be owner. But I could well understand if after all this time the actual admins have voted me out, because I know Facebook had a thing like that where if people weren't active for long enough, the admins could vote. I might go back and say hello at some point. But I'm so not into Facebook. Okay, landing gears down. I feel like we're going in the wrong direction. Feel like what I want to do is head in this direction. Yeah, I can get a bit more of that directionality, not that way, that way. Yeah, nice. And we can get a bit of drift going. Do you know 13 Reasons Why? I don't. I could probably search it up if I wasn't right smack bang in the middle of doing a landing. Yeah. No, like we had a big group. I should really go back and start, spamming that. If you fancy going and let people know in that group that I'm streaming right now, that would be very helpful. Like very helpful. No, only that it exists, Pizza Pie. I only know that it exists. It still doesn't feel flat as I would like, but we're getting there. Come on, we can do this. Okay, we just got the last moments to put down. I'm kind of like feathering my throttle back and forth because obviously I want to put down about 3 meters per second. If I can touch down at about 3 meters per second, I always call that a good flight. Looks like we're coming in at 6. Oh no! Bam! Touchdown! Soul Zero, beautiful. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. All right, time to expand some things. Extend solar panel. Oh, we did a thing, guys. We did a thing. Actually got it going. And the electric charge is charging. All right, beautiful. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is to search up 13 Reasons Why. Let's have a quick look. 13 Reasons Why. Okay, I've typed that wrong. 13 Reasons Why. Whatever. Oh, it's a Netflix show. Okay, fair enough. No, I don't want to actually go into it. Teen drama. Give us the plot. Premise. All right, fair enough. Mysterious box. He discovers 17 cassette tapes recorded by Hannah Baker, who was famous once upon a time. Decreased classmate and Oh, that's a lot of words. It's a lot of words. Post. Ah, thanks, man. Thanks. Okay, so we've got the three guys here, and I would like to drive them down this canyon, up and around, down here. Now, I believe, if I remember correctly, there is a Mun Arch up here. We've got the Neil Armstrong Memorial somewhere in the middle, and then there's something else on the south. If I remember correctly. So let's get ourselves a... Do we have a mining kit here? Deploy drill. We do, but we don't have a way of converting it into stuff. So whilst this is chilling away here, are we going to be building up ore? That's a question. We start surface extraction. Yeah, look at that. We are building up ore. Okay, so we need to also build something that can come along and do some. The word that I'm looking for here is ISRU, in situ recovery. Now, do we want the rover to do that? Do we want to have a new module that does that? Because how would we put another module on here? We'd probably come along with a rover type machine, something with some wheels on it and a claw on the front, and come and attach to this engine, right? Don't you wish you brung extra planetary launch pads? No, half the fun is getting it out there. Half the fun is getting it out there. Or bringing enough stuff. What is going on with this? Do you guys see this? Bringing enough stuff to build the rover out of KIS stuff. That would be good. What's no fun, Pizza Pie? What's no fun? Alright, let's leave these guys running. We'll go back to the Space Center. Let's go get ourselves a 3-seater run around. Do we want this to be... Quick, so someone provide me with some inspiration for a rover. What are we going to build here? Are we going to build literally just like a flat plane with some wheels and a few seats, or are we going? Let's. Oh look! We got this. Where is it? This thing here. This does not seem like the way that I want to have it. Why would you control like this? Like seriously, why? You want to control like this, and then we want to. Control point up, control forwards, reverse. Okay, there's forwards. Okay, so this here is the front of a rover. Let's try this. Race. Okay, so we'll put a few of these ruggedized wheels down. Ooh, they got that weird snapping on the go. If I turn that off, no, turn that one off, we can then do this. These, it's actually quite small. I don't have KAS at the moment because I'm only running 1.6 like declared compatible parts. Okay, let's try. Oh no, I do want to turn that back on now. So when I clip this around, we've got standard clipping to play with. Okay, and then down as well. All right, that's. I don't know. Am I impressed with this or not? I don't think I am impressed with this actually. It's alright, but let's have a look at the crew. We can only fit 2 in there, so that's a bit rubbish as well. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Can I now put a decoupler? I want to know whether this goes on the bottom here. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so we can attach stuff to the bottom here to launch it up. Am I just going to go control up and then... slap a bunch of stuff underneath? I think I am. Okay, we need... what do the rovers need? Rovers need things like communications. I'm going to slap one of these on the back. That is huge. Slap one of these on the side. Yeah, slap one of these on the back. If we open it up, which way around does it go? Of course, that's not the way that I want it. Like that. That's looking pretty good. Okay, now we need some power, because power is always the thing that I forget. If we put them, like, here... That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. So we got power, we got communication. I'm gonna stick some rechargeable batteries on it just in case, and I'm fairly sure someone shouted thrusters at me. So we'll see if we can put some thrusters on it. Now, mass launcher on the back, the Trebuchet mass launcher. We'll play with that at some point because I've not used it, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll definitely play with that at some point. But what I actually want to put a couple of these on here. Let's go like that, and like this. I suppose it would make sense to go centre of mass, centre of thrust, and make sure they line up pretty well. I thought this might be the case. So this comes down yonder. And then somehow we need to get some fuel in it. We've got electric charge, we've got monoprop. We could have used monoprop engines, but I don't think that's going to be the way. I'm going to put a claw on the back, but it's only... Oh, am I going to put a claw on the back? Pesto pasta to be made for a 3-hour late lunch. What? Put wheels on top so you can drive upside down. Genius. Genius. Or do we just want to... Well, whilst, yes, cool. I was wondering whether we can get away with one wheel on the top. If I could press the right buttons. Okay, I'm going to go with no, because if you look at the triangle this makes, we've got little sticky out bits that go out and beyond. So probably not the way. And I'm now like, I want to build a bigger one. But we'll go with this. We'll go with this. So, indeed, as Zed says, so when we flip over, we can sort that out. I kind of want to put these somewhere else as well now. We'll figure this out. Let's get rid of this and this. The reason that I actually had them there still was so I could put some fuel on. What fuel do we have? Let's go with... Where are they? There they go. Somewhere about there. I don't want to put them on the... I don't know, guys. I don't know. What are you saying? Well, I don't think those wheels are going to function around those. Okay, let's take that off and try this. Right in the middle there. It's a tiny amount of fuel, but it might be enough. But it might be enough. Wow, I didn't realise these weighed so much. No, that clips with the wheels. We can't have that. There we go, laser guns. Pew pew. I don't know if that actually counts, but we'll try it anyway. And then we'll put a couple of these up on top. Oh, we need lights. We blatantly need lights. Why would we not want lights? I thought they were in there. Maybe they're utilities. That's science. Go on, utilities. Oh, wow, look at all these. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of ISRU options in here, aren't there? But what we're looking for, illuminator. Can we have these up on... There's just something about putting two lights on something that instantly makes it a little face. You could use the smaller mass launchers as it uses ore and electricity. Okay. I think we're probably good like this, though. I'm not sure how we're going to connect it to the base yet. Oh, no, wait. The base actually has its own connection ports. Don't worry about that. I am just talking rubbish. We're going to do this way, and then I'm going to pull this down like this, and then hopefully people can still get out of there. Okay, hey Warriorcraft, how you doing? You say it looks cool? Thanks, man. We're just trying to make a little buggy that can go do a few things on the moon. Nothing particularly serious, but serious enough, you know. Let's put that in like that. I don't know where to put these. I kind of want to like offset them to the side here, but I'm worried about clipping into the wheels. Shall we take it for a little bit of a drive? I think we should take it... it's missing a robo core. We need to put like a probe core on here somewhere, right? Look, if I just slap this... on the bottom here, it should be able to drive itself, yeah? That's my plan. Okay, Rover 1. Let's see if we can do it. Let's just take it out for a drive. How do people get in? Oh, they climb in the top and the back. They climb in the top and the back. There's a couple of doors. Again, Cubic, we don't have KAS at the moment. It was not upgraded at the time. Okay, we're going to have to change a few things. Control point forwards. Okay, that's the first thing I want to control. Nice. Well, the wheels work. Oh, what did I just break? Oh, the aerial. Okay, we're going to have to put a fixed aerial on instead. Also, we're out of power, right? Any RTG? Yeah, the two front RTGs, but it's just not powerful enough. Okay, so we're going to have to come up with a better power solution. What better power solution do we have? Let's put some brakes on. just climbs its way over. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, so what do we want to do? We want to turn the steering off the back. Steering disabled. And that should still be enabled there. I just clicked outside my screen and I can't see what's going on. So now, this should just drive. Come on, you can do it. Let's turn him sideways so he doesn't go down the wheel. Oh, we can get up here. No, I don't think... Alright, cool. Let's recover it. Or let's just watch it roll around. Recover that vessel. Let's see what else we can do. You've dropped... No, it doesn't seem to show up. Let's see if I can do this. Copy. Thanks. Paste. Bam. Okay, that should be everything. Cool, wonderful. Look at Jed there. The wheels are genius. The wheels are genius. You've lost your backup account. Go ahead. All right, what are we trying to do here? We need better power. Can we double them out? Would that be good enough? Just adding more. When all else fails, add more. Right? That's the Kerbal way. Kind of really want to get this as central as I can. No real reason. That works for me. That works for me. Is it going to flip and destroy itself? It could very well. And we also needed to put a fixed antenna on. We'll just go with one of these. Maybe two of these? No, just yeah, two of those. Let's just put them there. See what happens. There might be some more on the underside. Who knows? Oh, link on the Facebook group. Oh, that's a bit weird. I'll have to turn up at some point and be like, so I hear you're shutting down video notifications. Because that was literally what the group was about. And if they've decided not to do that. Meh. Ooh, a little flash of colour there. That never makes me feel good. Let's do stuff. Alright, here we go. Drive. Oh, I needed to sort out the steering from the inside. So turn the steering off of here. Disable. And turn the steering off of here. Okay, that should be better. Yeah, it's not amazing, but it's better. Okay, let's go and run Jeb over. 1.5 kilometers away. I seem to be... no wonder it's been controlling weird. I'm not looking from the right direction. But also, wow. Just look at that. Control point forwards. There we go. Just because I happen to be upside down. I mean, no problems. No problem. Can I... Oh no. Oh no, problems. Oh no, problems. Okay, we got it. So that's good. That is a good... Alright, that's something we can work with. A little bit weird on the steering. Let's put you there. Let's push forwards. I want to get this and change the RCS to SAS, the SAS to SAS only. Notice how there's a bit of a drift to the right. A little bit of a drift to the right. That's not amazing. Is it trying to go... No, it's not trying to go towards the target. I think it's going to be alright, though. I think we've possibly made something that's workable here. What we should have done is gone for the thing. You need to call it unstoppable. Okay, we can definitely call it that. So, do I want to invert these? Hang on a minute. Steering... No, that's good. Steering inverted. There we go. And that should then make it, when we turn over, that we just, like, carry on. It's a shame it's not like GTA, where I can just run Jeb over and then we never see him again. I say never see him again. Then he spawns 2 streets down and we'll get a sniper rifle out and have a go at him. Alright, here we go. Hey Jeb, how are you doing? I hear you would like to get run over. Let's see what happens when we run you... Oh. That was very interesting. We're still not getting as much power as I would like. Still not quite getting the power that I would like. What's your favourite mods? Content, fun and otherwise. So, content, It is Kerbal inventory and attachments. So in particular, the attachment system. The inventory system is all right, I suppose, but it's it just kind of feels like bloatware for the attachment system. And I'm sure there's people that will directly disagree with me there and say that the attachment system feels like bloatware for inventory system. But you know, as the attachment system came first and going with that. Fun mods, I don't know. I play Kerbal a little bit too seriously, if you see what I'm saying. The most fun I have is strapping wheels to the top of a rover so that we can't turn it upside down. The mission creator did kind of die, which is a bit of a shame. The problem is, they said mission creator, and everybody in the world ever heard contract creator. And we were all like, great, we get to like expand our career mode game. That's what we're after. And then we realised that mission wasn't the same as contract. And everyone was like so disappointed that nobody actually wanted to play it anymore. Which... it's a bit rubbish, to be honest, and I really should probably sit down and finish the Agent K stuff and things like that. Double OK. Yeah, I actually think I would kind of like to. I really like the Copernicus mod that adds the different planets, but, you know, that's kind of all down to the planet packs as well. What other mods do I really like? Kerbal Engineer, literally all... Oh, this is genius. Look at that. Kerbal Engineer... was pretty good. I say pretty good. It is my standard go-to. If I've not installed any other mod, I will install Kerbal Engineer. That said, now that they've got this number here, might not do so in the future. Kerbal Alarm Clock is another one that I think is like pretty important if you're doing a career mode. Not so important if you're just doing sandbox, but definitely career mode. That's what it's all about. What else do I do? That's pretty much it for the very fun mod BDA. Yeah, I think BDA would be so much more fun if we could get the multiplayer to work. Like BDA is great, but I myself personally, I'm a let's go to another planet and see the stuff, not let's go to. Despite being British, I'm not a let's go somewhere new and colonize it. You know, guns don't do sway. I did not put. What's the word I'm looking for here? Vessel mover. I did not put vessel mover on here, which is a little bit of a shame because I would have liked to have taken us to the mountains, dropped this down and see how it acts there. So Matt's not played KSP since March 2018. Man, that's nearly a year. That is nearly a year. Might I recommend starting up a career or science save? It can be done in a couple of weeks and be like, yeah, I've played Kerbal and done it well again. 24. Okay, we should definitely get this out. I do not see any reason to not take this with us to the moon. This needs to become red. But other than that, does anybody else see anything else that we need? I'm throwing this open to chat before I take this back and stick a rocket underneath it. Because literally all I'm going to do is use the attachment point underneath to stick a proper rocket. Maybe we'll put it in a fairing. I've got to figure out how we're going to land it. Sky crane? Question mark. It does have its own rockets on the back, so maybe we'll use the rockets to land it. Yeah, under its own power or sky crane. Everyone's going to say sky crane, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that really. Coming for a jump. That's why I colonize Minmus with guns, missiles, bombs. Yeah, see that's kind of it, right? Especially in single player when you're like, all right, I'm here. I've put the things. Need more batteries. Balloon. I don't have balloons. That would have been a great small drill. Maybe I don't have anywhere for ore on it though. This is more an exploration. Maybe if we find some balloon. I don't have balloons. Balloons would have been a great one. Self-destruct device. Ooh, now that actually can probably be done. All we need to do is get a bunch of engines that look inwards that toggle on when you hit abort, right? I've done that for Agent Double OK before. Yeah, so tweak scale I have when I don't, when we're not running multiplayer. Because Zed likes to be awkward and show how you can break it, and despite the fact that nobody else does it. Wow, people really want balloons. I mean, I'm all down for putting the airship mod on, but I needed to have known about it beforehand. Okay, so the reason that I'm coming up here is because I thought this would happen. Look at this grade, and we're having struggles getting up it. So we can Do that. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But look how fast we're getting through the fuel. We are not going to make it through the moon like this, around the moon. What's the first type of save? Yeah, science. Science save every time. I love it. I love it. Though, honestly, if you're going for science, you might as well do career. Because it's only one more thing to think about. Oh, yeah. This is doing all right. This is doing all right. We're just about to go to the moon with this. I just really wanted to see what it acted like on surfaces here. I mean, we've got more traction control. I can't really turn the motor up or down. In fact, we are not enough resources. Yeah, more batteries. More batteries, very much. Where are we going to put these more batteries? Suppose we could have a couple on the back here. No. Also, I'm going along at full power. I'm going to now steady myself here, and we're going to go Z. Alright, I'm expecting this to die. This is a destructive test. We're going to see how well we can do here. TBF, much better than I thought we would. 80, 84. We're about to hit the top of a ridge, though, and we'll see what happens when we fly over. Okay, whoa! Bam! What did we lose? What did we lose? It was only the lights. It's only the lights. In fact, it's only the light. Okay, so the lights both need bringing in. And then we're probably good. And then we can, like, fit some batteries in here. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm surprised we didn't die there, actually. What was kind of... Oh, that's full throttle gone. Okay, we've still got loads of snacks, and we could probably do with losing the monoprop. Okay, let's stop. Full brake. Oh, back wheel lifts up. I like that. I like that. Bam. Okay, recover that vessel. Pull in the lights, put on some batteries. Pull in the lights, put on some batteries. Pull in the lights, put on some batteries. And not a chance I'm going to remember both of those by the time we get there. Put on the light, pull in some batteries. Okay, let's pull in the lights. Yep. Maybe a little bit more out. There we go, something like that. That's probably going to end up obstructing this entrance hatch, but I'll make do with that. And then if we can, kind of go in and out and then back. And that should be, yeah, well within the wheel. Oh, balloons. I don't know if I can drop it with balloons. The next thing I was... Oh, wait. Batteries. The next thing I was going to think about was sky crane. How do we get a sky crane on this thing? Is that too much? Is that too much? Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's start with a tiny decoupler. Payload coupling. Tiny little decoupler. Actually, I'm going to go with the stack separator. Just so I don't have to worry about which way up it is. Is that, like, totally lost in there now? No, okay, we're going to pop that up like so. Now the reason I want to do that, no, engine plates are not what I'm after. I want a little bit of structural support, maybe one of these. Yeah, that's looking good. Spin that around. Can we put it on the decoupler? Like if I click there and then go and highlight the decoupler, yes, it has come off. Okay, good. I was a little bit worried that we're going to end up like sticking things. Wow, everyone really wants the balloons. If I had balloons, I would totally be on it. But lens brightness. Let's turn the wow, those are extra tweaks that I've not seen before. Those all go up and then massively up. Okay, cool. Alright, so next thing, we need to turn the thrust off on these. Blech. So that when we hit these buttons, I can then get a fuel tank, and we're gonna pop that. Oh, look at this. Oh no, too big. Is there a smaller one of those? This one maybe? This got enough fuel in it to be what I need it to be, and I also want it to be that way up. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Does anybody else know? How much did it take us to land last time? So that's 75. This also has 72. Where does it tell us? 72, 72. What about you? 270. That might be better, but I bet it's huge. Oh no, look. Okay, that will do. We'll take one of those. Make balloons out of structural parts. Okay, I don't think they're going to fit inside the the fairing, but okay, we'll do that. Anyway, I need to put some engines on this first so we can actually fly this bad boy down. What are we going to use? I mean, look, these are kind of like the classics, right? F. No, did F not do the button? F, no, R. There we go, R. R was the button that I wanted. We'll go for 4 of those, and I want to try and not put it so it's burning the wheels. That would be, I mean, fun, but not great. And of course, now we make some balloons. Balloons. Let's get like this. Not really after 4. Let's get this one instead. And go with a couple of balloons. How many balloons? I kind of want like wiggly string rather than this, but I don't know how. Ah, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna do a little hacksy thing. I mean, it's not really hacks, but I'm gonna do a little thing that doesn't end up looking like it would when you put it together, but that's fine. Can I go up? Can I go up more? Up more? No. Okay. What I want now are some struts. And we connect the struts from here to there. Okay, cool. And then we use this offset tool to bring it up. Give it a rotate. To about there, give or take. Let's try and move these around. But balloons, too wide. Balloons. Still not great, is it? Something more like that. I kind of feel like this needs to move, and then we can do some greater things. Something like that. That kind of looks right. Probably the most balloon-like thing I've ever seen. Put some small solar panels on it to keep the battery life up. That's why we've got these 4 RTGs on here, so that the batteries can charge up while we're just coasting. You know what? This is looking good. Let's get a decoupler down. I'm going to have a larger one. No, not that large. A larger. Can I please? A larger one. Nice. Arrow indicates which side is going to get let go. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but that's what the arrow does. I've just been sent a Google image result. Oh, wow. Yes. Here, let me... Yes! There is actually a mod that gives you these, as far as I'm aware. I didn't realise these were quite as big as that. I mean, like, intellectually, yeah, of course. But, I mean, like, look at this guy. Oh, look at that beard! Look at that beard! Yeah, nice. Don't close that now. Scene. There we go. No? What, you wanted to have those? Yeah, no, I think we're good. Alright, I want to put a fairing underneath this. That is a must. Payload. What size fairing do we have that will make sense? Make that out of structural parts. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I've got a feeling we're just going to end up with a broken rover. But we'll try that. I want to do this one first. I know I normally go for the awkward thing first, but today not for some reason. Yeah, that's very unusual. I wonder why not today. Okay, what a well-formed fairing. That's good for me, though. That's good for me. All right, we want something that will take it to the moon underneath. Let's quickly strap one of these down. We need to swap to the VAB controls. Let's do that quick. Bam. Okay, all right. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you, Zed. I get you. Let's try it. I'm surprised Miss wasn't your first then. What? I'm not quite sure of the joke there. I'm sure there's a joke being told, but I've missed it. Where's the Wolfhound? I never get to use the Wolfhound nowadays. They nerfed it bad. It was 410, and now it's 380. Okay, that should get us to the moon. Fine. And then... Do you mind? Thanks. And then underneath we need like standard lifting. Please. Oh, I haven't got any of them in here, have I? No. Okay, we'll need to build some sub-assemblies at some point. But until then... Gotta blow everyone kisses. No, that's not what I'm doing. 2.5 fuel adapter. Nope. Turns out that's not what I want. That's an 8 to a 2.5, right? What's this? Is this a... None of these seem to be the adapter I want. This one is the adapter I want. Look at that. Okay, beautiful. Let's put a decoupler in between. 2.5. No, that's 1.2. That's 1.8. 2.5. Bam. Bam. And let's make an oversized rocket. You have the DLC turned on? Yes, I do. I can hear you again. That annoying loud washing machine has turned off. Okay, cool. I was like, is my washing machine running? What? That's not quite right. Oh, no. Where's the right size? That? No. Oh. I really thought these were the right... There we go. We've got the right size. 2 of these. This is huge. I've not built with these ones before, so that's going to be fun. 2.5. Okay, now we need to build like a core that can lift this, right? I mean, as it is, we've got 4.57. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But we need to turn it up to 7 to actually work for us, which probably means liquid outsides, right? Let's try it like this. We'll have 4 of these. I mean, we could asparagus them up in pairs of 2s and get it done a lot better, but whatever. A lot more efficiently, I suppose, is the word we're looking for. But what I'm actually going to do is throw... I mean, this really gives you the scale of how big this part is. The fact that this is so small in comparison. I want you on the bottom and you up top. Now, what do we use as our booster engines? It's either the mainsail or the skipper. Let's see which one performs better at sea level, as that is where we're mostly going to be using it. Like that. Open up those engines. Skipper or mainsail. At sea level, 1379. Oh, blatantly the mainsail. Blatantly. I mean, I suppose it is double the weight, but... or whatever. 2, bring this down. I've got a feeling we're going to have separation issues, but I'm kind of alright with that. Let's be honest here. We want one of these. One of these. You heard me. Oh, we'll go for the awkward one first. Yeah. I mean, it'd be funnier if it wasn't true. Okay, I'm doing it outwards in some sort of vain hope that the aerodynamic pressure is going to spin it out. Some sort of vain hope. Okay, 2, 6. These are supposed to fire at the same time. 3.28. And then stage 6 is that. Okay, alright. Yeah, no, that should be fine. That should be fine. You know what? Just to make sure that we have clean separation, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put these pushing up and slightly outwards that way. And then these are also going to push outwards at the bottoms. If I can make it look the right way. Hey, Shayar Games. I'm going to go with that. I know I've got it wrong. If you want to correct me with some sort of pronunciation guide, I would be very grateful for that, actually. Alright, that's looking good. Rover 1 looks like it might be away. Let's put that there. I want these to fire off at the same time. Is it really giving me a Delta V readout for the Sepratrons? That's fine. I'll take that. I've got a feeling we're going to have aerodynamic issues. I'm not sure if you guys are thinking this as well, but I'm definitely thinking that. And to take care of that, do I put the tailplane on? I think the tail wing's going to go there. Okay, beautiful. You evolve. You never cared about aerodynamics before. Only to like use them to push out the way, right? I mean, look at this lip here. I don't care about aerodynamics. Look, I've got 4 mainsails and a rhino on the bottom. Why would I care? Sanya. Okay, yeah, I will go with someone else's pronunciation guide. definitely. Okay, let's save it. Let's launch it. Let's get to our favourite canyon in the moon, shall we? And then when we've done that, we need a mining rig to go up there as well. Boom. Bah. Okay, here we go. It's already looking a little wobbly despite the fact that I've got some struts there, but we'll see what happens here. Orientation is the one that I'm thinking of. So 3, 2, in before. That's sweet. In before my rocket just falls apart. Oh, not enough thrust. No, we're good. We got it. Yeah, there we go. We are liftoff. Love it. Are we going to be able to? It'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's going to work out all right. No, there's no way anything's going to go wrong here. So we look at the size of that central plume compared to the outsides. Like, not mainsail, normally the most badass of badass engines, but now compared to the Rhino, whoa, love it. Okay, our G-force climb is not quite as great as I thought it would be. I'm giving it a 2.3 plus or minus 1 from Zed there. I actually put my odds of survival here closer to 20%. No, actually, I would say at the moment, at this point in the mission, we have a 50-50 of getting there or not. That might be selling myself a little bit short, because I have done moon missions more than a few times before. Perhaps there's even something like a 75% chance of me getting there. The biggest problem is whether I put enough fuel on there. But of course, the majority of the fuel gets spent at the earliest parts of the mission. So like we're always going to look like we're just about to run out of fuel until later. 1/5? What's 1/5? Really interested to know whether the separation's going to work. That's where I'm expecting things to break. Separation time. I have also noticed that we're not exactly overflowing with non-electrical dependent control. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I really need to go over sideways a little bit more. Yeah, I've got a feeling we're good now. I've got a feeling we are good. I'm just going to really start slamming sideways now that we're at like 40 kilometers or so. It's not the most efficient. The most efficient, of course, is just to watch your prograde and get around there as slow as possible. But whatever, efficiencies. Have you seen how much fuel I'm taking with me? I don't think we need to worry about it that much, though I'm going to stop because my Apple app's totally getting out of hand. I was expecting to have dropped these by now, actually. So, yeah, we're definitely going. We are definitely going to the moon. The chances of us not making it are about 10%. Alright. Coasting our way through 100-kilometer Apple apps, making our way up. Well, that's not 100-kilometer Apple apps, is it? Passing through 100 kilometers, making our way up to 150-kilometer Apple apps, give or take 10 kilometers. Because, you know, what's 10 kilometers amongst friends? Can we spin this round? I'm liking this ×4 acceleration to deal with this. This is nice. Okay, we are slowing down. Let's just slow all the way, because, you know, that's messed me up a couple of times before. Re-entry in 4 minutes. Not interested in that. Full throttle go! We are ripping it sideways, trying to make our orbit circular. Okay, look at the way they are spinning off here. I'm not overly impressed by that. I don't know, maybe. That could have been fun. I'm guessing that the weight of the tail plane was spinning them out like that. Looking at what we've got going here, pushing out my Apple apps far too much again. Let's wait. Did you factor in crash probability? I'm not going to crash. Let's be honest here. I mean, the game might crash, but I'm not. And honestly, we're not using the multiplayer mods, so it's probably not going to crash. This is brilliant. It's like an earplug on top of a pencil. You like the separation? Nice. So I used to spend a lot of time playing with different Separatron layouts. I normally find that 3 is the best. 1 up top to pull it along with you, so that if you're in the atmosphere and there is a collision, it's travelling at a relative speed to you, so you're all right with that. And then the other 2 to try and like steer it away. And I find that works out quite well for me. I find that works out quite well. If you do it just right, you get the... What's the name of that guy who got the cross for the Soyuz? I want to say Cherenkov, but that's the radiation name. So I don't think that's right. Korolev cross, something like that. I can't remember. I'm sure someone's on that. But if you set up Separatrons just right, you can get that happening, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. All right, we are about to make our way into a beautifully circular orbit. Actually, we are now not going to hit the surface of the planet, and we are now not going to hit the atmosphere. We are about 147 kilometers up, going down to 132 at times, but ain't no problem. I've just missed my window to the moon. I've just missed the window to the moon. Beautiful. Set as target, thanks. We probably want to launch from here, not the desert airfield, thanks. Add maneuver, thank you. We'll push this out and then we'll swing it around and see what we can do. Okay, that is just like too much. Something like that. That's still too much though, isn't it? We can get there with much less. Bam. Like that. So one of the most efficient ways of doing this is just cross over, where you can just make the transfer and then turn around and just make the transfer back. Kyle, internet went down, he's back now. What did you miss? You missed us going to the moon to put a moon base down, building a rover that has got tippy capabilities, i.e. you can put it any way down, it will carry on driving. And well, not sideways. We haven't made it sideways safe. And now we're launching. So those are what you've missed. Nothing too spectacular. How about your human error of mistakes percentage? Yeah, I kind of make massive mistakes. I would say 2 a stream. Korolev. Thanks another 3. Korolev cross. I was getting close. I was homing in on it. Yeah, so we can almost expect one serious mistake per mission, right? Does that sound about right, guys? And I mean per mission. Like, I'm probably going to put this rocket down. I suppose we did put the base down well as well. We didn't even run out of fuel or anything silly like that. It's all calculated into the odds of success. Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know. If someone wants to go through all my streams and figure out how often I mess stuff up, that would be great. You know, I don't think it's quite guaranteed that I'm going to mess something up per flight. But I would totally believe someone if they told me that. So, who knows? I don't know. Okay. Oh, a big breath in. Are you going to make an SSTO to take the Kerbals to the base and back? I might do. Yeah. That's nice and easy to do. I mean, that's the thing with SSTO. SSTOs, when you are in late game tech, all you do is throw a rapier on the back and bam, you've got an SSTO. So, I don't know. I get the feeling the biggest factor is human error. I actually don't. Yeah, all right, yeah. But I was trying to figure out how my common mistakes are not actually my fault, but they really are. That cross looked beautiful in Soyuz. It does. It looks absolutely amazing. That's why I brought it up. All right, let's get back into our map view here. It's darkness, no parents. But we're all good. We've got a bunch of fuel here. I'm always wondering whether I want to transfer fuel down to the bottom for no real reason. We'll just go in and in. I'm not sure why, but it's a thing. Start burning. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There's the moon. 3, 2, 1. Go! So that's a good thing if you guys are ever not sure how to get to the moon. If you're in somewhere about a 100-kilometer orbit, somewhere between 100 and 100,000-kilometer orbit, you can get to the moon when it's just poking up over the horizon. So you just go until I totally pressed space there. You just go until the things match up. Did anything happen? Did I drop this by accident or anything? No. Okay. We should definitely check our stagings before we get there as well. All things can be traced back to human. Yeah, literally everything, including the putting together of the AI that's supposed to be watching out for human error. Can't help feeling that I've got slightly offline here. Oh well, whatever. Let's do it like that. What we got here? Yeah, that's pretty tight. That's pretty tight. So now I want to turn around to retrograde. No, I want to stay looking. I don't know. Let's just go up there and have a look. Right, let's check our stagings on our way up. So this should be this decoupler here. Yes, and then it's this engine, beautiful. We could probably pop the fairings. Let's do that now. Oh no, wait, we can't do that whilst travelling at speed. Deploy. Those balloons. It's going to look good landing. It's going to look good whilst landing. Actually, can I do this? Can we put this, add maneuver? Right, we're travelling that way, so I want to slow down like that. Beautiful. Not quite that much, though, because once again, we need to land on the light side. So if we do it like that, we can then use this to then get my next maneuver. Yep, all the way over there. In fact, you know what? Whatever. We'll just do this one and see what happens. Not enough fuel, human error. Nuke detonated for no reason, human error at some point during construction. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Carl. I think the only things that are not human error are when, like, I don't know, a lightning bolt strikes. Can't do anything about that normally. Though I suppose now the fact that we've just said lightning bolt strikes, some human could design a system to protect us from that. And then why did the rover have another set on wheels on top again? Because the moon is rough, as in like not smooth, and the rovers like to like backflip and then fall over and do bad things. So it's so we can carry on. Like, did you ever have one of those remote control cars as a kid, or at least see the advert for it? That would turn upside down. You'd like drive it into a wall and then it would like turn upside down. Yeah, Carl's got it. It kind of works like that. Wait, I always like to watch the moon approach. I really want Jeb to go like die. Extremely intelligent AI design. Yeah, I should have said that. Yeah, it's totally all down to the fact that we had AI design. Okay, cool. Everything's looking good. Are we actually done with our time? I thought I asked to go there. Thanks. Oh, it's going slow. It's common practice to put wheels everywhere on a rover in Space Engineers. Oh, nice. Oh, Space Engineers is a great game. It's an alright game. When my internet finally gets sorted, what's actually happening is someone else is getting internet and telling me I can use it. So that's going to be cool. We're going to try on the first time to push it as hard as we can. You guys remember BeamNG, the racing game that was too fast for us to see anything? Also things like Space Engineers, where we can get lots of people coming in to do stuff. I think that might be a good idea. Factorio, just open up for one like 4-hour session or whatever. I don't know. Taking any other options. Obviously, letting Patreon and Bacon Guild know about it beforehand so they can prepare themselves and get in on the ground floor, if you will. Because I don't know about you, I prefer to play games all the way through, if possible, not have people come in at the last moment. So yeah, if anybody's got any ideas for that sort of stuff, obviously I'm going to have to lay some groundwork down before I do so, so the earliest the better. Can I throttle up yet? We can throttle up. Okay, nice. You know what? I'm just going to look retrograde. Bam. BeamNG is a racing game. A class as a physics simulation with cars. It's not even cars though, is it? Because it's like anti-grav hover vehicles. So, but yeah, I see what you said. Yeah, no, it's definitely a racing game. It's just, you know, what you're racing that's different. Oh, look. We will actually want to be over this way somewhere. Okay, I can do that. Relative to the moon. Yeah, because look, the sun has moved. Well, I mean, the sun hasn't moved. Everything's moved around the sun. But that's cool. That's really cool. All right, that's nice. I mean, this is why I think everybody... Oh, BeamNG is a racing game. No, Ballistic. Sorry, my bad. This is why I think everybody should play some Kerbal. At least a little bit of Kerbal. The reason that I say that is I was asked the other day, in all seriousness, by someone who didn't know, so you can't really take the mick, but I really had to stop myself from doing so. Someone asked me when night came from. And, like... It's hard to wrap your head around the fact that someone doesn't know enough to get that, right? But at the same time, it's also hard to wrap your head around the fact that they've not been told. That's why. Like, I have spent my entire life learning this stuff, you know? Oh, look, have we got a little oh, no, not quite. Not quite, we just missed it. Beam NG is the one where the physics are complex. Yeah. I see people racing in that as well, just to back up the thing that I said by accident. But yeah, no, I totally get what you're saying. Forrest plays a lot of Beam NG. I say a lot, plays some Beam NG. Ian as well, one of my YouTube buddies, he plays a lot. I can't remember what his PVN something. Like his YouTube name is so complex that I just don't. Oh, that's a great name for a YouTube channel. Could someone type "so complex" into YouTube and tell me if someone's already got that as a YouTube channel? Because obviously I'm looking to rebrand at some point, because Twitchy it's not got an amazing. The sun orbits the Earth, of course. Twitchy's not got amazing searchability, because this website opened up a little while ago and stole it all. So, yeah, I'm looking for rebranding. Now, I am still going to be Twitchy, but I want the channel to be something else. Because I've been Twitchy forever. I mean, literally, like... Yeah, a long time. A long time. Since 17, maybe. So, that's... How old am I now? 36? Somewhere around there. Alright, well, anyway, that's what's going on. I'm going to stay as Twitchy, but I want... name the channel the Bacon Guild. No, but I do like the idea of you guys being the Bacon Guild. Oh wow, look at this. We are off of what's the word that I'm looking for here? Off of axis. Okay, so if this is ascending, we want descending, right? So we want anti-normal, so south. Why so complex? Oh, it just sounded good. Are you serious? No. What? Why not, Zed? What? Got to get me some of them YouTube searches. There's already a Bacon Battalion. Oh, I like the... There is a Complex XT. Okay. Why so complex? It just sounded like a good name when I just said it there. Okay, is this looking south? That is looking south. Okay, let's spin on round. We're going to have to try and slow down as well afterwards. How about ballistic bacon? Is that a thing? 2, 1. Bam. Okay, got it. There we go. 0, 0. Zeros sound good to me. You answered the same question twice, did I? Maybe. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I really can't remember what I say from one part to the next. The most fun part, if you like explosions, to TCGC? TCGC, what? Terribly complex gaming channel. Yeah, actually, that might... terribly complex. They're awfully complex. I'm sure there's something we can do there. Oh, why so complex is another... Okay, I thought you were asking the question. Not... Yeah, why so... Yeah, there could be that as well. I don't know. So, like I say, there's rebranding opportunities coming up. And I feel like I should because... Well, because when people search for my name, all they get is other people's Twitch VODs. And that's not great for my channel growth, as it happens. Too complex. I'd want that with the thing with the number. You know, too complex. Just because I'm from the 90s and that's cool, right? Hey subs, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? What's just happened to you, man? Sorry. I'm never sure which bit people are referring to when they're like, yeah. Yeah, my channel growth does seem to be going in the wrong way. That is exactly true, mate. Though I'm also kind of like... Yeah, tried to look you up and by typing in your name, had to go to the subscription. Exactly. And this is why I want the rebrand. And it's not so much my rebrand, because as I say, I am still going to be Twitchy. But I'm going to be, hey guys, and welcome back. My name's Twitchy from the Why So Complex channel. or something like that. Too complex, or hi, I'm Twitchy, part of Too Complex. Just search the DMP tutorial. It's true. Needle War. I need something as what's the word that I'm looking for? As engaging as war, but not actually war. Okay, how are these guys doing on the turn? Oh, he's so long. Complex 2. I'm also tempted to start another channel up called Effing Streams. Literally EFFING Streams. Great drama, it's the way. So Cubic, we tried that, and then immediately patrons are like, oh, this is a lot of work. And because it is a lot of work to get a channel like that running, or even get a single video out. Far Too Complex. Now that's actually a good... Hey, my name's Twitchy from Far Too Complex, and this is Kerbal Space Program, The Odyssey by... No. Do you guys watch The Odyssey by Bill? He brought out a new episode this week. Amazing. I mean, it's not that great, people. Shout out people to sub to T-Series. Yeah, true. Are you part of the T-Series song? Sounds too like... I don't know. I think Far Too Complex sounds... It all fits together well. Oh, I went too far. How far is too far? Oh, too far is too far. Yeah, see that Cubic, Too Complex. That is probably what I'm going to go for. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. You have helped me through my rebranding decisions. Welcome to Twitchy Executive Producer board meeting. You're on the Pewd side. I mean, I literally don't care. I don't watch Pewds or T-Series. I went to have a look at T-Series' channel to find out what was going on, and I was just like, this is nothing better. This is not for me. Yeah, I'm with you, Carl. I'm with you. I mean, look, you might have noticed by the content that I put out, plus the people that I watch, that I'm not all about that level of hype. I like to try and engage in that level of hype, but you know. Okay, much better. Much better. And if we just kind of hold it there now and go. Actually, that's not quite as far as we want to go. Let's stop it again and put it over here. Okay, so once again, I need to try and land late. We can do this. What? Why do I have no control? I've got no communication now. Oh no. It's fun, just put on some mindless nonsense. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. I know what you're saying. Oh. Don't even have a relay. Try making a partnership with Jablinski Games? Jablinski? Who is he? Never heard. Let's do a search. Is he also struggling? Oh, with Jap. Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah, I didn't know what his channel name was called. Yeah, I mean, obviously, let's just do a partnership with Jack Black, shall we? No problem. If you guys want to go and ask him, I mean, you are my executive producer. Be like, hi, I'm my name's whoever from the Twitchy Games channel. I executive produce. Would you be interested in joining? Just send him a letter. See what happens. He's gonna look at my channel and be like, no, but you know that's fine. Oh, I can't believe we did this. I mean, I can. This is quite a standard problem for me. Okay, so 2 solutions to this problem. Oh, look at that. Are we going to hit the surface? No, we are diving through the canyon, though. Need to make a corporation. Yeah, maybe. Dang it. Look at this. Give me some control. What's the range before this can control? Hang about. Map view. No. Tracking station. Let's do this. Let's see if I can set up the control from the cupola so that I control. Yeah, thanks. Monbase Alpha. Let's do this. We don't have long. We have literal seconds to try and sort this out. If we can get a control from Valentina inside the ship, that'll be great. We need a satellite anyway. I mean, I do need a satellite anyway, and that's probably a good way to do it. Operational, first hop distance. Oh, it doesn't do it. Doesn't do it. What about you down here? Start soil recycler, please. No, none of these take... we must need to use a higher level thing then. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Switch to. Okay, so that doesn't work. Do we just leave this in the orbit it's in, or do I try and like put it into a safer orbit? Let's put it into a safer orbit, because as I say, we are pretty close to impact here. Yeah, I'm gonna look that way. Like that. Oh wow! So Carl, you missed stuff. You've missed the fact that we are currently out of any control. It's a shame. It is a real shame. That's some flying though. That is some flying. So we're going to try and put it into a bit of a better orbit. So that's not happening. Oh, this is good. Like, do you know how often I try and set up that exact path, and I just end up like slamming into stuff, like trying to get a good picture or whatever, and then just by accident trying to land, I'm like, yep, there we go, got the thing. Oh look, okay. Show the entire network if you can. We have got no network here. Okay, so we're going to go around. Someone, give me a good plan. So we need 3 satellites, right? Maybe 4. We want 1 going around the equator, 1 going up and down, and then 2 diagonals, right? Do we want to do that? Or can someone think of a better plan? If you've got a better plan for a comm network, I'll be very... Oh, look, I mean, like, look at that. Make a relay quickly. Okay, we'll do that. Well, like I said, I need to get up here so that we can not crash into the surface next time around. Can anyone remember the height of the tallest the tallest mountain on the Mun? I think it's like 10 kilometers. So if we go there, we should be good, right? I always use 2 high orbit. 1 in back here? If you remember correctly, I don't think you can actually put one. Let's have a look. Monitor. Do you guys see? Oh, hey, it's my Discord. Don't forget to sign up to Discord if you're not already, guys. And then we want to pull this up. Jablinski Games. We want to search for KSP Mun, right? Stationary orbit. Can I have those extra tabs, please? Okay, there we go. Synchronous orbit. 3 satellites around Kerbal and 3 around the Mun. I mean, that is a good shout. This is how to set up... Someone want to do the maths for me, quick? Okay, here we go. Orbital altitudes and semi-major axes. I mean, that's good, but not quite. Oh, there we go. Semi-synchronous, synchronous. So let's go for semi-synchronous. Tidally locked, yes. Okay. That's kind of cool. You need Bruce Willis, Steve Buscemi, and Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah. Okay, all right, yeah. Remind me of those names in a second, and we will do that. Let's try and put one in there, shall we? Just over the top, 179. Okay. I'm going to... Actually, I need to go over here. Then I'm going to put this down here for the numbers later. And then we're going to go back to the Space Center. Let's go and make ourselves a good relay network. Arnold Schwarzenegger. So Captain Subs was asking me earlier if I wanted to do a City Skylines playthrough. And yes, I do. And then he was like, it would be good if you did something funny like King Jong-un. And I'm like, yeah, great. But I kind of feel like Twitch Jong-E died with collaborative warfare. I think that's where he belongs. But I was going to try and go through all of Arnold Schwarzenegger's speeches and see if I could cut up some like horrific things for him to say, you know, like industry is the way forward, let's get nothing but industry and just like destroy the people. Or I don't know, if you guys can come up with a better idea of I say better's not the word that I want, a new idea for someone to take the mick out of. I mean, President Rump has been done more than one. Poison everyone. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what do we need on here? We need to have, I mean, this is going to be like simplistic, right? Really, really simplistic. Throw one of these on top. Do we need RCS ports? Let's put them up here just in case. Then we got like maximum control, right? We get one of these and that one. All right, maybe not that one. This one can go on top here. RCS ports are awkward, but we can... There we go, free them up, I think, I hope. Nope. One click. Does that make just it nearly on top of everything, right? Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. These two are going to give some weird... Jimmy Savile. He's not really in charge of a town, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Jimmy Savile. Is there, and I'm asking this question rhetorically because I know there is, a small selection of monoprop that fits in this space here? No, this space here. Okay, that's good. I actually kind of want to do it like this. If we pick this up and pop this in place like so. Just a satellite and solar panels. I mean, that's pretty much all we're doing anyway. I put some RCS on there for control. Oh, look at that. Actually, if we... Actually, no, I've done this before, and that doesn't work out for us. Can do all 6, though. And then we got like some control on the back, and we pivot around that middle point there. It's not ideal, if I'm to be honest with you, but it will work. Can I turn those that way, and then... pivot like that, and then grab this one and turn them up the other way. Oh, look at that. Let's turn that back off. Look at this little solar collection point. I like that. Right, are we missing anything here? Are we missing anything from this? Make liberals in power. Challenges to make decisions that only liberals would approve. I mean, that's kind of how I play City Skylines anyway. So maybe. I really feel like I want to put a liquid fuel engine and some tiny liquid fuel on the bottom here, but at the same time, no. Let us... Battery. Good shout. Batteries. Let's plan. Like that. Yeah, like that. And then we'll get some of these decouples. Okay, cool. I want to change the root part from this to that. Yeah, okay. Now what we can do is save this as a relay 1. Relay. I can type relay 1. Save it. Get rid of this. So, important thing for people who want to, well, the word that I'm looking for is merge parts. Make sure you put the root part as the bottom, else it's going to be trying to connect it through your middle bit, and that's always bad. Now what we can do is get a fairing out. Payload. We'll go for a 2-meter fairing. That should be nice and easy. And in here I can go into stagial nodes. Is that not what we want? Truss structure on, clamshell. Okay. Sure, that was the thing that I wanted. It was supposed to give me a load of points up and down there, because now I can go merge. Relay 1. Where's the merge? Merge. And then I can clip it. Yeah, look at that. Okay. What's the highest we can clip this here? Okay, beautiful. And then I can grab this, go, oh, and we can bring this down to there. Okay, and then maybe if we're lucky... Oh, look at that. Okay, we can get 3 in there. That's beautiful. It's not the best way to do it, but it's pretty good. I just dropped a ravioli, and now it looks like my dog just murdered someone. Lol. Okay, so now we need a ship that commands this thing. We're going to start with a bit of SAS reaction wheels, and then we're going to have a decent one of these. No, not you. You, under there. Beautiful. Didn't make the sub-assembly. Do I want to now do this again? No, I don't. No, I don't. Build fairing. Bam, bam. Oh, it doesn't quite go in like that. Bang, bang. Okay, looking good. That is a pencil. Now we need the fuel tanks. We're going to go with these bad boys. Do we go wide or do we go tall? Read the text. Oh, well, Captain Subs is sick. We should do something while we have this opportunity. Yeah, I'm unfortunately very busy this weekend. Let me see what I'm doing tomorrow. I know I definitely can't today. So we're not in sunlight reactor. Yeah, I did that. Put one of the unlimited reactors. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, text you sent. This text you sent. Yeah, no, I think I got that. Unless there's like an actual SMS text coming in, but I've not got that either. Okay, alright, I think I've done everything that I need to do. I just happen to have tomorrow and Monday off. Okay, let me... I need to talk to people, because the problem is I'm always surrounded by people and they're all very loud and stuff. So I'll have to see if I can. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do it, because you guys super engaged, and it's always good to do it with people that are super engaged. That's kind of throwing me off a little bit, but it's alright. Okay, let's get some aerodynamics on the go. Yeah. No, we definitely should. I'm definitely going to have a word with people and get stuff done. Carl's off to bed. Buddy, get some good rest, man. Get some good rest. Oh, they're the interstage fairing nodes. Okay, I was like, what is this? So this is 4,000 delts. That gets us up, but not quite to the moon. You know what? I think we're going to be able to do this on minimal flight hardware. What do we need to get into orbit around the moon? Should we go and find out? 5.9. Yeah, another 3 got the spelling of week correct. Sleep is for the weak. I am trying to find this over here. I remember what I'm doing. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put this up here. You guys can then have a look. Hi, how's it going? I want to go KSP Delta V sheet. This one will do. To the Mun orbit. 3.5, 4.5, 5. Let's call that. Alright, so if I've got 6 on my rocket, I'll call that good. Where is this? Things are going wrong all of a sudden. Panic voice. 5 point... Oh, it's close. It's close. Do I just try it? It's not the 6 that I called for. It's not the 6 that I called for. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Super hacks. Well, it's super hacky. Where are you? Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Hammers! Okay, and then some decouplers. No, I want the solid... These ones. No, I did want these ones. Is that going to work? 6.2. Yeah, brilliantly. I see during the week. During the weekends, I usually pull all-nighter. Yeah. I used to do many more all-nighters than I do now. But, yeah, definitely with you there. Okay, let's do this. I'm just going to apply some space tape, because this design is not very well thought out. You might have noticed. And in almost every situation, when designs are not well thought out, apply space tape. Be a winner. Okay, that is going to break us to wait. 1.39. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Everything's looking good. How is this now 4? I do not believe you. 372 point. Anybody else confused by this? What happens if I put it over here? That's 5. Is that really? Yes, I believe I have enough fins. You know, I'm gonna test fly this because sometimes it tells us we're good, sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know. Then I will need to deploy in 3 places, so you'll need more Delta V. Cubic, you and your smarts. You and your smart. All right. Well, anyway, I want to see what happens for this. I don't know why I'm throttling up. There is no need. 3, 2, 1, fire! Okay, I thought that might be the case. All right, let's get a new one. Okay, there we go. Already not feeling great about it, but all right, that's fine. We'll win. We always win. Might be going too sideways too quick, but yeah, fry those down at the launch pad. Is that gonna actually cause some serious trouble? Because that would be fun. Maybe we need to like move Jeb over here so that we can hit him with random debris. Oh, accelerating far too fast. We're going to be losing all our speed to air resistance. A little bit of a shame. Okay, fins are going well. In fact, fins are going exceedingly well, seeing as most of our power is only coming from the solids. That said, power's coming from the solids and we can't turn it down, so that's good. We're going to punch this up to quite an orbit by the looks of it. Getting a little bit of atmospheric heating. Always lets me know that I'm going too fast, too hard. You know what? X. Just kill that central stage completely. We're definitely gaining plenty of speeds. Okay. Bye-bye. They're just going to float with me, of course. I'm not accelerating this. Now that they've got out of my way, accelerate a little bit more. Just to coast past those bad boys. Alright, I want to come all the way up here if we can. Warp here. Oh, of course, we're only going to go at like ×4 or whatever. That's fine. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so the Monular stationary orbit is 1.7. Can anyone remember the numbers? Can anyone remember the numbers? I had them up here somewhere. Oh, I don't want to cover the chat up, but I'm running out of screen space. Have we started going back down yet? No, but we're getting close. Let's slow this down. As soon as this gets over sideways enough, we'll start thrusting. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. Okay, I want to highlight the MUNs, synchronous and semi-synchronous. 2 screens. Still running out of space. So I've got one screen that I do all my like display on, you know, the screen that I show you guys. This screen is the same as this screen. Oh no, let me show you the screen over here. But then I also have another screen that's just like filled with all my stream stuff. So I've got. Can I show you? Can I show you? This might go like infinite, but I've got OBS down here. I've got my stream window here. I've also got a bunch of numbers. And also Task Manager, because you never know when you need to know that Task Manager is running. I've got Discord in the background. I should get rid of that. Yeah, so I've got some stuff, you know. I've got some stuff. It gets a little awkward at times. Back to the scene, because no doubt we have punched our way over. 13 minutes. Oh, that's 13 minutes if we go all the way around. We should make this. We should make this. Let's have a watch out orbit. It's a little bit of a shame that I spoke just for a little bit too long and went over the Apple apps, but I suppose that's what happens when you're looking at other things. I've got receipts in my back pocket and I've only just noticed about them. Did you hear about the penguin that got named Pierogi? No, I didn't. That's cruel to penguins, though. Okay, we want to aim for the mun. Set as target. We want to go to the mun. Now, add maneuver. We want to see what our periaps ends up as on the... I mean, ideally, other side of the mun. If I can go around, that'd be great. Can I now click on you? All right. What did we say the numbers were? What were the numbers? Mun 2970. Yeah, we'll go with 2970 if we can. Is that meters? No, that's kilometers. 0.56. I want to click on this so I can start like. Okay, so 5607. So we need to get a lot closer. It turns out this one needs to be a 2. Can I do this and get any info? Nothing happened? Wait, where am I in my orbit? May have pressed the wrong button. Are we now time warping? Stop it. Things have just gone wrong again. No big problems, but man, they go wrong. Okay, one. There's no way. That is too fast. Too fast. Let's try and work out those numbers again. 56, yeah. 70. 92. That's just no way. There is just no way. Also, really got to stop messing with my orbit when I'm trying to set this up. I think someone's got this wrong. I'm expecting it to be out here somewhere. 20. Like, you can't. You actually can't. Okay, so let's try 1797. 6, 7, 9. Oh, too far. Okay, that's just going to take finessing when we've got it. I have not been able to see my chat for a little while. See 2 screens swap sides for some reason. That's a shame. That's a shame. Sometimes Windows just does that. It just really like, oh yeah, you've got this in your main port. You should totally have that as your first screen. And I'm like, no, I don't want that as my first screen. Okay, let's see how far out we are from getting this right. Probably quite a distance, but... Oh man, I have overshot. Alright, we're going to go do this and then I'm going to... Oh wow, I didn't realise quite how late it had got. Man, time flies when you're playing Kerbal. Or at least it does for me. It really does. I love it. I absolutely love it. Alright, we're going to perform this. We're going to go out and then we're going to circularize there and we're going to call that a geostationary orbit. Found a great post. What, for holding up fences? Brilliant, man. I'm not 100% convinced that this is right. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll take that. What have we got? 1.96, 1.8, 1.77. Is that close? Is that close? Is that close? 1.77? It's pretty close. 1.797. Okay. I bet I've not put any RCS on this. Of course not. 2%. Let's do it. Let's do it. 1.9, 1.7. Can I highlight that, please? 1.797. Nine, 5, 6, 7. All right, that can't get much more exact than that. I would like to, but I can't. Oh, the game. No, he's going to be able to land under his own power soon. At some point, he's going to just be on the right side to do it. When it gets over there, in fact. Okay, so once we've crossed this harsh little zone here... Once the nav ball swaps around, right, brilliant. I want to Oh, don't tell me relay. Oh, you kidding? Oh, no. I didn't undo my fairings in time, so despite the fact that they've got all the relays. Oh, no. And with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you next time. We're going to redo this mission. Yeah, we're going to redo it with some power on the outside. Wait, let's do this quickly now. Revert to assembly. What's wrong with me? I will see you on Tuesday. Well, that will be the next live time that I will see you, where I might be continuing with this, unless I find some amazing little game to carry us through. If anybody has any ideas for amazing little games to carry us through, let me know. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye!